No, Red Scoper. Paul's not a radio guy. He's management. He doesn't have any talent. Notice they didn't laugh at him, and he bombed. And he's like, "Oh, Aaron just had a lot of friends in school, and he played sports, and I didn't. I'm so obsessed with Aaron that I go and watch that Friday Hug Box show just so I can be mad at him." It's like, bro, even Tukey made fun of him when he left. It's like all of this stuff was set up to make me look bad, and like everyone, the harder people tried, the more that particular person bombed. It was great, dude. It was like my best case scenario of how much better I could have looked by comparison to these retards. It ended up so much better than my best imagination of the whole thing. Says you would be the expert on cocaine habits. No, remember, I'm too much of a pussy to be a drug addict. What? I mean, thanks for the compliment, I guess. I was too scared to let cocaine run his life. I mean, I'll say this. Accurate. I was definitely too scared to let cocaine run my life. There's something about seeing other people just quickly destroy themselves and become different people that makes you think, maybe not for me. You know, that's why they call me Courage the Cowardly Dog. That's why and by the way, I'm sure nobody will mock that up. I'm sure they won't. I saw this clip. I don't want to talk about this kind of shit today. Yeah, I guess one of the WATP guys was on Hughesy's show, and he was snaking the shit out of Nick and saying like, yeah, I thought it was a bad look and a terrible idea for him to come to Las Vegas. It was retarded. He's spiraling, this and that. Like, he's no better than Aaron. Because all these people are like anti-Aaron people, except Hughes. Hughesy's cool. But he's like, he's no better than Aaron in any way, shape, or form, and he's spiraling. We still encouraged him to come out, even though we knew it was a bad idea. That Adam Bush guy said that on Hughesy's show. I think Stalin's got a clip of it. You can go check it out. But yeah, that's just, God, to watch all these people knife him. That Hackamania thing, look, I hate to say another win for the toe, but like my bit that I did on Vito's clip crushed, it killed. It did very well. It's up there on Illicit Clips channel. And like the reviews on Nick were not positive. They were not positive. So I think I think look, I knew that we were going to be fine. I knew that there was going to be a big nothing burger coming out of that, but to watch it actually happen exactly the way I thought it would, it's kind of nice. He also accused me of being a yesterday. I think I'm going to send that one in. That abuser shit is starting to get a little old. That goes beyond internet, if you ask me. So, we're going to, and by the way, we've seen numerous times when Nick says something about other people, it's something he does. So I think you can make your deductions from that. This is funny. Chad Zumach wrote, I'm officially quitting podcasting. I won the game. Nowhere else to go. Take care, everyone. So Ozone commented, show today then? That's the thing with like any Chad Zumach work. Like, any Chad Zumach work, he doesn't let him breathe. Like, he doesn't let him go. Like, if you were to say, I'm done with podcasting, I've won the game, blah, 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 then you wait for like at least a week. You don't stream for a week and you just sell it. You sell the whole thing that you're done, you're retired, it's over with, right? Instead, like, he'll go and he'll stream before the week is over. You know, he'll stream today, tomorrow, or Friday, or all three. It's like, let the bit breathe. Let's not Vince Russo this shit, you know? Oh, boy. Will Heron still thinks I'm trying to get him fired because I made an AI song about his boss. That was hilarious, buddy. I'm sorry, man. I broke Will Heron. I break all of them. And I think it's because it's like I said, I just take a shit in the middle of the room and then leave. And I smile a big shit-eating grin. It's like, guys, how have you not figured out my gimmick yet? How have you not figured me out, for Christ's sake? He says, you're going to Hedo II on Sugar Baby Week? Is that what it is? What's going on at Hedo? How far am I from Hedo? If you're in the Keys, Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go down to Kokomo? We'll get there fast, and then we'll take it slow. that's where we want to go. Why am I searching hedonism 2 on this computer? Why am I doing this? Why am I looking at that? That is, what's the calendar? Specials. I don't even want to know what they are. What to expect. I don't know. Your wife getting railed out while you sit there impotent, I'm guessing. I don't know. I've only heard stories. Let's see. I don't see a calendar or anything. Thank God I don't know how to navigate the what's included, guest package, Club Hedo. Oh, this is so degenerate and disgusting. Oh, it's so good. Hey, let our black dancers put new holes in you. Yay. All right, I'm done. I didn't find what I'm looking for. On we go. Taste Ferre Alto. Yeah, Nick's whole thing. Aaron does coke during his show. Aaron's afraid to do coke. Watching him project on Camelot's show last night was funny. The clip I watched, he's like, Aaron lies about everything. He doesn't even know he's lying. He lies day to day, and it changes. And it's like, no, bro, my story stayed exactly the same. Plus, isn't it like this week alone you've confirmed like 3 things I've said, like your dick not working, the K-holes, bunch of other, like Aaron has been spot on about everything. Here's what it really is. Nick's just incapable of admitting he was wrong. He's incapable of admitting he hurt people. He's incapable of admitting he was a shitty father. He's incapable of admitting he was a shitty pretty much everything. He wants people to believe he was cool and fun and it was hip and Aaron laid out the truth and said, it wasn't. It was gross. We were bad parents. We were irresponsible monsters. We, you, me, all of it. But he can't come to grips with that, so I have to be lying. I will say this. Until the day he dies, whenever that is, Nick will do his best to create his own world and live inside of it. And he will, any threat to expose facts to that bubble, he will attack it as hard as he can. I will give him that credit. Roots Calhoun says, is there any turning back from that kind of kink? Can you have a normal relationship now? You can't unless you are willing to be honest with yourself and you're willing to acknowledge that shit was up and it was wrong and it wasn't good. If you try to be like, yeah, it was cool, it was fun, it was awesome, it wasn't a dirty, tawdry, degenerate thing at all. If you keep trying to dilute yourself, if you keep trying to lie to yourself and other people, then no, your relationships will never recover. Or if you're into it, if that's your thing, if that's how you want to be, no, you'll never be able to have a normal relationship. But if you're willing to, look inside the depths of yourself and say, wow, was I a up? Wow, was I gross? That's not something I ever want to do again. And it teaches you to actually cherish your partner and cherish the person you're with. If you love someone and you cherish them, you can't share them. I mean, I'll be very honest. Did I cherish April and love her when I went into that? No, I wanted pussy. That's it. I wanted to. I didn't want to my wife anymore. That's a terrible thing to say, but at that point, you should either have a conversation with them, or you should leave, or you should get out. You shouldn't be like, hey, how can I find a way to, take this model vehicle, get this model out of there, If you can't be honest with yourself about it, if you're just going to lie and cope about it, or it's just your thing, you're into it, then no, you're not going to be able to have a normal relationship. Thank God now I understand the value of a partner and how you don't want to share them and they are yours and you are theirs. And, shit that people learn when they're very, very young that some people learn pathetically at 30-some years old. Ugh. Little embarrassing. Tridio with 230 says, look at specials. Oh, is that where it is? All right. I'm once more into the breach, ye men, ye merry band of brothers. All right. Specials. Oh. Sugar Daddy Days, May 17th to the 21st. Well, I'm leaving on the 22nd. Calling all sugar daddies, mamas, and babies. It's time to treat yourself to an upscale, sugar-coated escape like no other. And go f*** yourself. Kama Sutra Couples Retreat, June 1st through the 6th. Looks like I'm gonna miss all the specials if I go. Darn it to heck, shoot. They're saying Kiki was on with Kevin before. I noticed that all those Dabbleverse, you know what I noticed today? All those Dabbleverse shows are dying in audience. Like even, we're not a Dabbleverse show, but like we peaked at like 680 today, which is bad for the toe, man. We had a 1,080 day. We had an 820 day, and we had a 680 or 670 day. I saw NLO was under 400. That's dreadful. That's like Steel Toe evening show numbers. And then I saw Kevin was like at 600. And I'm like, what the hell happened? The toe won by sitting still again. Poor listenership numbers tonight, but then again, I've been doing kind of a weird show, so I get it. I understand. I totally get it. Plus, it's very, very nice out. I have a feeling that the summer, we're not going to be above 300 by much. Most evening shows in the summer. I don't, with most of our audience being from Minnesota and us only getting 4 or 5 months like this out of the year, I can't imagine a lot of people sitting around live for us,